Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the first half of April from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General reading as always, guys. It won't resonate with every single person. Please do take from it what makes sense for you, release the rest. If you're interested in your own reading, that information is down below in the description box. And I will include a link to all of the decks and creators that you do see here today. Leo, cross-watchers are always welcome. And I'm so super excited because I just got these two decks yesterday. I didn't get a chance to use these for the other signs. You guys are actually the first ones. So these are my two newest dialogue decks, focusing, of course, on the feminine and the masculine. So let's go ahead and see what the focus cards are here for your reading, Leo. So we're going to start things off with the Ghostly Whispers of Love Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. And then I'll grab from my Real Talk with Her Words of Wisdom deck, and then the Real Talk with Him Words of Wisdom deck. Okay, and then lastly, we'll grab a card from the Love Compass Oracle. So everybody else ended up getting a message from the he said, I can't speak today, the he said, she said oracle. And so for the last four signs that I'll be doing, so Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, and who's the last one? Scorpio. I'll be using these two. So yeah, let's take a look and see what comes through here. All right, guys. So let's begin, Leo. When it comes to your love life, your soul connection with someone, what's going on here? Start with this one. Soul spouse. Wow, what a beautiful card. Soul spouse. We are spiritually married. So you might not be married in the sense that you are together in the 3D world. You guys might be at a distance from one another, which I kind of get from this. Your souls are connected despite the distance, spiritually connected. And maybe in a previous life, you guys could have even been married, you know? All right, so let's start with Real Talk with Her. So when it comes to the feminines, where are you at on this journey? And however beautiful that message is, it is an indication here that you guys are not together. So what's up? I'm guided to this one. Oh man. Okay, so breakups via text, email, social media DM, a modern day coward's Dear Jane letter. All right, so for some of you guys that take this only if it resonates, of course, but it's a masculine who broke up with a feminine over text or on social media or via email. You know, maybe they were just unable to say it face to face. They were either apprehensive, afraid, or a coward. You know, too much of a coward to just say what it was that they needed to say or to break up with you face to face. And so that kind of explains here why you guys are not together, but you are still spiritually connected. So they still feel drawn to you. Who knows? Maybe they've got some regrets about breaking up. Someone's name could even be Jane here. All right, so let's see what else. So now focusing on the masculines here. What is it that they would like to say at this time for Leo? I'm guided to this card. Oh man, I'm not ready to get into anything too serious. Do you see these messages? So they broke up because they weren't ready for a commitment. And yet they still feel drawn to you spiritually connected. So what they could not bring forward in the 3D world, they are wanting to connect with you in this way in the 5D. Interesting stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab your fourth focus card here, Leo. All right. In love and life, first half of April, I'm guided to this card. Trust your intuition. Okay. Trust what you're feeling. Listen to what your intuition is telling you about the situation or person. Your feelings are real. Their feelings are real too, I feel. You know, tune into your inner guidance and follow it. You already know the answer. I kind of feel that because the masculine wasn't looking to get into anything serious, they broke things off. However, I'm also getting that as soon as they did that, they had regrets because they were letting go of somebody that they had such a strong bond with, you know? It's like letting go of somebody that you know is good for you. So maybe they were just in a bad headspace. They weren't ready, clearly, weren't ready for a commitment. Maybe you guys had even talked about getting married someday and that just freaked them out, perhaps. All right, so I'm going to set these guys over here. And let's take a look and see what else. Interesting cards, guys. All right, so let's add to this. I'm going to use I forgot to mention my silhouettes deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know? So for those of you that relate to that you were actually broken up by this person on social media or text, too much of a coward to just do it face to face. A modern day coward's Dear Jane letter. Okay. All right, Leo, what else? Drama. Don't start it. Don't allow it. Don't add to it. And I do get that what contributed to this breakup was exactly this. There was drama here. The interesting thing about this card, because wrinkles, this is a card that for me represents two people who at one point in time might have discussed the possibility of coming together and getting married and long-term commitment, long-term future, wanting to grow old together, right? And it says a blueprint life leaves us with to remind us that we loved, learned, fell, got up, failed, thrived, laughed, and cried. But most importantly, we lived. But something happened here that it tripped them out. It freaked them out and they weren't ready to commit. The reality of things is that it hurts being here without you. I get it. Yep, it hurts being without you, basically. And maybe they didn't realize just how much it would hurt until you were actually not there. We've got fitness goals here. Somebody could be a fitness fanatic, really loves working out. Maybe you guys are a very fit couple, but it does say kissing burns 6.4 calories per minute when I work out. So they miss your kisses. They miss being able to be with you. And they're clearly thinking about you. Look at these fond memories right here. No matter where life takes us, you will forever be a part of my heart, my soul, my most cherished thoughts. That's why they see you as a soul spouse and why you guys are spiritually married. So you're not married in the 3D world, I'm not getting, because you're in separation from one another. You guys had perhaps a very painful breakup, and clearly from the masculine here, I'm not ready to get into anything too serious. Okay, so let's add to this and see what else you need to be aware of. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my tarot teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Leo, what else do we need to know? I feel there were some beautiful parts to your connection, some amazing memories that you guys had shared together. But then that happened. All right, angels and spirit guides, what else? The Seven of Wands. Okay, so that's your own fire energy, Leo. This is a very defensive energy that someone is in. It could be you and the challenges that you had to endure in this partnership because the other person wasn't ready to get serious, or maybe you weren't. It could really apply to whoever relates to that, whether it's a man or a woman, or maybe both of you guys just weren't ready for commitment. The Seven of Wands could also be indicative of competition, and that competition could have been, you know, especially the masculine who broke things off with the feminine because they weren't wanting to get into anything too serious and therefore entertaining other options, looking elsewhere for just perhaps more casual relationships and nothing too serious. And then we've got the Ten of Wands. So This is all about heavy burdens that we're carrying and the extra responsibilities that are weighing heavily on us, Leo. And again, Wands is your own fire energy. So maybe you're just super stressed out with everything that's happened here. You're burnt out. And maybe you feel, especially if you're feminine, maybe you feel that your masculine took you for granted and that they didn't see the value that you contributed to the partnership. But there's a part of you that's still holding on to it because you have some love in your heart for your masculine. This is someone that you pictured a life with, again, growing old together. But this is the reality for now, that you guys are not together and that it hurts you that they're not with you. What I get from the masculine is that by hurting the feminine, they ended up hurting themselves. But look at this. More of your own fire energy, Leo. A new beginning, a new opportunity for growth in this partnership. And really, this can apply to every aspect of your life that you need it to pertain to, because this can represent good news. This is you going after what inspires you in your life. That could be your career. If you tend to be a very creative individual, this is you pouring all of your energies into this, finding whatever gets you up in the morning, whatever your passions are in life. Especially since you're not with the one that you love, you're focusing perhaps on other things, other goals, other dreams that you have to pursue. And the thing is, yes, you're being offered a new beginning, but without you implementing change and action, it's just a dream. You need to go after it. You need to take action to make it happen. And with the Four of Pentacles right here, some of you might be dealing with an earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And the Four of Pentacles it's the need for stability and security, but that could be what's lacking here, or what was lacking in the partnership. Because we have clearly a masculine again indicating, I'm not ready to get into anything too serious. And so they broke up without actually facing you. They're like, what's the easiest way for me to do this? Okay, great idea. Let me go ahead and text it, which is the shittiest idea ever. But they chose to do that. And here you are with the Strength card, your very own Leo energy wrapped up in this card right here. Bravery, courage, compassion, inner strength, that represents you. There's this need for you to have patience and not do anything too hasty. Kind of just evaluate where life is for now and just enjoy where you're at, because where you're at is where you're meant to be. And you're not meant to stay there forever. You're meant to grow from this experience. And you're also meant to lay down this heaviness that you've been carrying. Because maybe you've been carrying the heaviness for both of you. So this will restore your vitality and your confidence within yourself. And helping you to recognize that you're a lot stronger than you might even realize, and you might be giving yourself credit for, Leo. So new beginning, a fresh start, new opportunities in love, in life, career, other relationships. It's right here. And it's very important. Right from the very beginning, your angel guides want you to trust your intuition, trust your gut when it comes to every aspect of your life. You're going to be okay. All right. So that's what's coming through from there. Let's go ahead and grab some additional dialogue here. I'm going to pull from my Thinking Man Oracle deck. This is the Volume 2 version. So let's see what else. Leo, when it comes to the masculine, are they ready for something serious now? Are they ready to commit? If they see you as a soul spouse in the 5D, are they ready to see you as a spouse in the 3D world? Along with that new beginning, are they tired of missing you and being miserable without you? Do they regret the breakup? Do they regret how they did it? All right, masculines. how it breaks me that I never told you that you really are the love of my life and no one else can ever touch my heart the way you have. In hindsight, lots of regrets, because if they didn't take it upon themselves to end things, you guys more than likely at this point, if marriage was a part of your future, could have already been married by now. Next message. Yes, what we had was very real. The fact of the matter is, my reality without you in it is lonely, sad, and boring. Their reality as well, it hurts being here without you. And guess what, feminines? They did that to themselves. Regrets. That's what I am getting from your masculine. Look at these next two cards. Are we really done? I love you. So that's just what I keep getting, that they regret what they've done. That, okay, fine, you weren't ready to get serious back then, but at the same time, they let go of someone so incredibly special and loving and irreplaceable. And they effed up, I miss your voice, your laughter, the endless hours of conversations we had about anything, about everything, about nothing in particular. Oh, how I miss you. You see that? They miss you, my feminines. They really do. So, past energies, they weren't ready back then. But they are coming through letting you know I love you. And wanting to perhaps fix this. They broke their own heart when they broke yours, is what I get. So I wanted to kind of go back to this deck here to see from the feminine, divine feminine's perspective, where you guys are at and what it is that you want to say to your masculine at this point, my feminine. So let's do it. For Leo, focusing on the divine feminine here, what is it that you guys want to say in response to that? Sometimes things don't work out because the universe has a plan that's more beautiful, bountiful, and bigger than anything we could have ever imagined for ourselves. Oh shit. So if you're feminine and if you relate to this, you're basically responding to your masculine and saying, you know what? There's a reason why we didn't work out, because the universe has a better plan for me. Oh, damn. If it feels wrong in your heart, he's not Mr. Right. So, the tables have turned, is what I'm getting. The tables have turned, because at one point in time, this masculine not wanting to take things too serious, they weren't looking for that. And the tables have turned. I just feel, my feminines, you've empowered yourself. You know in your heart of hearts, by following your intuition, what's right for you, what's wrong for you. And for some of you, maybe you feel that this masculine just isn't the one. So they might have actually done you a favor by breaking things off via text or email or social media. Wow. Let's see what else. I mean, that of course will not apply to every feminine tuning in here, especially if you do want to reconcile with your masculine, but it represents some of you. All right, let's see what else. When the right one tells you I love you, your heart will know it. Trust it. Here we go. Trust your intuition. Well, is this masculine the right one? Okay, there's your I love you right there. When the right one tells you I love you, your heart will know. Trust it. So you'll know based off of what's presenting itself here, my feminines, if the masculine that you're focused on for this reading is the one. You'll know it. So trust that. And look at the next message. You knew right from the start. All right. So trust that intuition of yours, because it will not serve you wrong. That is what's presenting itself here. Some pretty telling messages from both the masculine and the feminine. Whoa. All right. So let's go ahead and wrap it up here, guys, with some final guidance from your guardian angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know here, please? Some final guidance in love and life. First half of April for Leo. Yes, very fitting, okay, considering the Strength card is your own Leo energy. I love that. And it says, dare to be different, to make mistakes, create, for it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. Hello, I love it. I love it, Leo. I could not have chosen a better card for you. Love it. So take whatever part of this makes sense for you. Empower yourselves. Love yourself enough to know that if someone's just not right for you, they're not right for you, and they might have actually done you a favor by leaving your life. You know, to each his own. Whatever regrets they've got, they're going to have to live with that, especially if they've got regrets over detaching and leaving your life, because they might have just paved the way for you to actually find someone way better suited for you. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope whatever part of this made sense helps you out. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you next time.